Alright. Here we go. Game's going to be against the Chicago White Sox. Justin Verlander and Dallas Keuchel on the mound. Astros fans are going to really enjoy this one. They all love Verlander and Keuchel, who was brought up in our system here in Houston. Keuchel was big for us his whole career. All the time he was here in Houston. Ozuna, he got injured in his last game yesterday, but it's just a one-day thing. He's back out there now. He'll be on the mound, ready to pitch today. Altuve, same way. He's back out there, ready to play. So he's going to be starting second base in this next game. Sunday game, Verlander against Keuchel on the mound. Let's get her going. This is going to be the lineup. Altuve at second, Michael Brantley in left, Yuli Gurriel at first base, DH is Jordan Alvarez. Shortstop, Ledmus Diaz, hitting sixth. Right fielder, Josh Reddick. Martin Maldonado, the backstop. Jeremy Pena, the rookie, is going to be at third, and then Miles Straw in center field. There we go. Michael Brantley with his 22-game hitting streak. Hitting really well. White Sox have Yasmani Grandal back in the lineup. And here we go. Starting this game off at 2 minutes.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Chicago White Sox and the Houston Astros. Astros baseball starts right now. Justin Verlander gets the start for Houston in this one. What do we need to know here, Dave?
Verlander pitching solid.
Talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good,
his whip is below 0.7. 0.7.
Leury Garcia, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
All right. We get all these shifts here set up, and then we'll get this game going. Alright. One's going to be blown in from left center field at 6 miles an hour. First pitch from Verlander. Alright, slider's going to miss.
The game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, D-Roll, we're looking at a team that's playing some pretty good baseball right now. Through the first 5 games of this homestand,
ooh, come on, Blue.
And looking for some bigger and better things.
Yeah, we had a chance to sit down before the game after BP with the manager. He was really pleased with the way
that was in there.
Played in these last 5. Let's see if it continues today.
I'm going to need that call.
After the foul ball there. Our temperature not quite as hot as we'd expected. 85
yeah, 85 degrees. It's late June in Houston. As Houstonian, I know that's not legit.
Now the 2-1.
Here it comes. 97. Verlander slinging it in there. 2-2 pitch. Ooh, okay. Surprised he swung at that. Well, I'm surprised he swung and hit that, I should say. I'm really surprised he made contact with that. It's going to be the 7th pitch to this leadoff batter.
Ready with another 2-2. Ground ball right
into the Altuve, first play since his injury. 1 away.
A moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Yeah, I know this team has to be hoping.
They got some good bats up and down in there.
He went 0 for 4 last game, and I just didn't like the way he went about it. It looked like they completely overpowered him, and that's not something we're used to seeing out of this guy. Hopefully, he'll be able to put that behind him.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. As he'll take a look at ball one.
There we go.
His line against Justin
Like for it to be in the zone, but
Verlander,
97's
He's also
still
gone
nice
down
to
on
see.
strikes 5 times. 2 balls and no
Come on
strikes.
now.
The count to
I'm going to
Yoan
get this over
Moncada.
the zone.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone,
This is 2-0.
he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
There we go.
At the 2-0 change, and it's back to 2-1. Verlander is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting
Come on now.
the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in
3-2.
attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
And there
Carl
are the
Dixon back
umpires
there.
assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be
3-2
on top of
pitch.
your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance
go.
Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
And now a toss to the pitcher Verlander for the out.
Well, JV getting over there.
A lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Tim Anderson's a solid bat.
That'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. And as you take
That
a look at the splits here,
Nike
he's actually
switch
better
there
against
looks pretty
right-handed
solid on
pitching
those
this season.
uniforms. Like they're saying, he's hitting 332 against righties. It's pretty solid.
First pitch on its way from Verlander.
98.
Count.
Haven't seen him throw 98 in a while.
Now the pitch.
Just gonna miss. Come on, JV.
1-2.
Ooh, nice pitch. Nice
One
pitch.
strike away from throwing a very strong first inning to begin the ball game. He looks sharp.
And a good
There we
fastball
go.
swung on and missed for strike
There's the first
3, and the
strikeout.
inning is over.
Now we're gonna go see
1-2
Dallas
for the
Keuchel.
White Sox. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Dallas Keuchel gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Dallas Keuchel is a complete pitcher. He's kind of a throwback to a Jimmy Key kind of pitcher, a Tom Glavine type, not overpowering, 89 to 91 miles an hour would sink. Has the curveball, has the slider, and the straight changeup. What makes Dallas Keuchel so good, he'll throw all 4 of his pitches at any point in the count.
Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1.
Hold on, let me. Alright. Looks like they're shifting on Altuve, which is interesting.
Infield in the overshift.
You know what that
here.
means?
Now the pitch.
Oh,
Bunt attempt here.
fourth shot. Try to bunt it the other way.
The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Fellas,
White
these
Sox,
White Sox,
43
as
and
they enter play
28.
today, they've
It's
had
pretty-
it going
that's
the last
solid.
10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here. This team has a nice
Ooh,
lead, comfortable.
I just
You
missed
wanna
that.
Find yourself in a position
Could have
where
been a
you're
hit.
up 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I'm watching the guy they call Dr. Smooth, Michael Brantley. Well, for the last 3 weeks, he has been really special. over a 20-game hit streak right now, and it seems like every night he goes to the plate, people are watching.
All right, let's see
He's
here.
drawn that attention, but he's loving all that attention too.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. He's got it, and there's out number 2.
We're gonna see a lot of ground balls here from Keuchel. That's just the type of pitcher he is. He tries to get the ground ball to get the out. He just wants to get the out. He's not worried about striking everybody out. He's just worried about getting the out. So we got to look for some pitches to hit.
Keuchel into his motion. First pitch on its way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
I'm going to have to slow down on those pitches. He's going to have me all day.
Humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Into the box now, Eloy Jimenez. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series.
A lot of home runs.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he throws the
pitch
by him here. 0-1. Seared down the first baseline. And a base hit as the White Sox pick up their first knock of the ball game.
Sometimes you gotta tip.
I want to see that one again. Looks like he just took the fastball and put it right where he needed to put it. Just hit it where it was pitched. Yeah. Fastball down and away. He hit it the other way. Good hitting.
And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. Throw over to first. Runner back standing.
I don't think he's going to steal, but either way, I don't want him getting the lead out there.
Edwin Encarnacion now, as Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. Encarnacion, the former Yankee, who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year.
Wanted that one, Carl.
Come off season.
What was inside?
The 1-1.
There we go. 2 strikes. There we go. That's a good pitch.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that,
couldn't even touch it.
Not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
All right.
So here's Jose Abreu as the first pitch to him
Strike
is in
one.
there for a called strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. High in the air.
Oh, no.
Out to deep center. Going back is the center fielder to the track. See you later. Over the wall. Home run. A 2-run home run off the bat of Jose Abreu. Number 13 for him on the year.
I think that was a good pitch too.
Moving front 2-0.
Oh man.
That's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a
Yeah, it's just a high fastball. Surprised he was able to take that one out.
Start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else.
Man, that was out of the zone. It's good hitting by Abreu. That's all it was. Oh, come on.
But that'll be off the wall in right center. The relay. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
We're gonna go out there and talk to him real quick. Have him calm it down.
Banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
In now, Blake Rutherford. As he'll take a
Ooh, I'll take it, Carl. I'll take it.
And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far.
I need to move Pena over some. Oh boy, here we go. Cannot let that third runner score.
Hit hard down the line, but
Ooh.
this will get foul for strike 2. Shooting for the inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Come on, JV.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
I'm really working these counts.
Fouled off.
This is a tied series, 1 game apiece, so whoever wins this one wins the series. One. Oh. Woo. This isn't where I wanted it, but it works.
Watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Into the box now, Danny Mendick.
Oh shoot! How long's been that going for? Okay, not too long. My bad, guys. I really need to just turn off that alarm. Goes off at 8:30 every day.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Ooh, okay.
34 pitches for him through an inning in 2/3 right now. That's
Yeah, I know. That's not where I want him to be. But it's Verlander. He can make it work. He can make it work.
Here's the 1-1. Hit hard on the ground.
There we go. That'll get us out of the inning. Let's go get a run back here. Abreu just put a good swing on that ball.
For the Sox, however, they come on this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. It's now 2-0 good guys.
2-0 good guys. Okay, I see how it is.
Last half of the 2nd set to go, and striding forward the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're
All
only
right,
down
kinda
by
cool.
a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Looking for that cutter.
Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box.
I'm gonna look for it up in the zone.
Hit hard down the right field line.
Tony, man, I'm too early on all of these.
And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone.
Dang it,
on
dude.
Strikes, 1 away.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he's still swinging.
And just 1 away from me.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
Once blowing in from left too, where you just destroyed it.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
All right, come on now, guys. Let's work these counts.
6'3" left-hander. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a
I'm going to slow it down.
That's a big accomplishment.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field.
Yeah, it's caught.
Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record.
I waited a little bit better on that one. Just give me that.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. This is line to left. And
there we go.
some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that keeps the bottom of the 2nd going.
You know, D-Row, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-hole hitter, though, he must have gotten a good night's sleep.
All right, Maldonado.
Exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
Keuchel pauses. Here it comes. Martin Maldonado is in with.
All right, Maldonado, get yourself something to hit here.
From the belt, kicks and deals. This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
It's caught.
Fielder on the run. He's there to make the play,
Well,
and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Houston. They trail it here 2-0.
We're going to need to pick it up.
Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Leury Garcia.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Perhaps a little low.
Come on, Verlander.
Looking at his career totals, Garcia brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark.
Hit it in the zone.
3-0.
Oh, man. Carl.
Just a little bit off to start the 3rd now.
You know I
That's
needed that
3
one.
straight balls.
Three balls and a strike.
There we go.
Chicago leadoff hitter.
Now that's a really curious
There we go.
selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
The 3-1.
Come on, JV.
Is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that.
He gets dirty, but he can't make the play.
Got to bring him back on 2 strikes.
Leadoff single to start the 3rd right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at bats.
Come on, dude. I've given up 4 hits already. It's only the 3rd inning.
Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right
The
now.
last time that can happen.
So here's Yoan Moncada. As Verlander jumps ahead of him here.
It's going to happen a lot more if I keep throwing it down the middle.
The early going. The 0-1 pitch. Garcia aboard here at first with nobody out. Base hit into right center.
Dang it.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, last time this guy had some success, but he can't seem to get it going here. In fact, he's given him more hits in this one than he did his entire last outing. And we're only in the 3rd inning.
Bottom part.
Come on, Verlander. We need to get out of this.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
These guys are really good hitters.
Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop. Good job going down and hanging with it that time.
Verlander.
The 1-2.
There we go.
And missed. He got him on strikes.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely
After this game, instead of going and playing the next game for the Astros, we're actually going to play today's game in Double-A with Framber Valdez on the mound. I really want to see how he's doing down there.
At the plate, Eloy Jimenez.
There's Valdez, and then there's some other rookies that I want to see how they're doing.
Jimenez brings the batting average just a little over the 250 mark.
Ooh, 90 slider. Wasn't a great pitch though.
Adjust his bat and gloves and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one, because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Little chopper back to the mound. One there, but one's all they
What in the world was that? Altuve should have been covering. He was right there.
A risky and aggressive play from the pitcher there, but he made it work out. They've practiced plays like that a lot in spring training, so it paid off this time.
Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Outside target, and he hits it for strike 1.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
And 0-2 count to Edwin Encarnacion.
I don't know if we're going to be able to get Verlander to go 7 innings.
For strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Probably going to hit 70 next inning.
I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
There we go. The other side of the inning.
White Sox strand a couple.
All right.
2-0 lead.
Verlander needs to figure it out.
We're back now as the Astros ready to bat in the 3rd inning, and as they do, it's a good time to discuss their offense, which has been a real source of pride for this club. And with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in the league, it's probably safe to say they are an absolute force with the bat in their hands. As one coach put it, we're extremely fortunate. Fortunate to have incredible talent and fortunate to have incredible work ethic. Our guys really are always trying to improve their game, and you see that in the numbers they're putting up. Back to you, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
All right, let's see here.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1.
Rookie against veteran. Let's see who wins. Young aggressive kid or old slow playing veteran. Well, I wouldn't say slow.
There's a fastball that misses. Swing and a little blooper to
there we go. It's a base hit.
So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning.
Nice job by Pena, driving it back up the middle.
Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out.
Come on, Straw.
Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Into the box, Miles Straw. 1-0 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Dang it!
Him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Mendick will be there. There's one away. Happy to have you along here on the show on a fine Sunday afternoon as you take a look at our upcoming
Supposed to have Springer back for that first game against the Mariners, if I did my math correct. So hopefully that is the case.
Digging in to try it again, Jose Altuve. He flew out
On
in his
Altuve.
last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Runners on first with one down. And now they've got
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
And they got him at second base on a good, smart play. Keuchel sets his sights. 0-1 pitch on its way. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
Of course he did.
2 balls and a strike to Jose Altuve.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leave.
Swing high.
Come on, go, go, go. No, are you kidding me? That freaking win, dude.
Nothing doing there for Houston. They're still down. It's 2-0.
Any other game, that thing is out of here. That wind just killed it.
But first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start.
Oh boy, here's this guy.
One of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next.
Let's see here.
First pitch on its way from Verlander.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball.
Charles Maldonado called for that after that first inning.
Into the windup.
Or his first at bat.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Again, okay. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't want that. I don't like that either. Back-to-back pitches right down the pipe.
Swung on, and he went
there we
fishing
go.
In the dirt. Up with it, Maldonado, and he makes the throw to first.
Should have thrown it inside, but it works.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Job by Verlander.
Now at the plate, Yasmani Grandal, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
2-0 now.
Just missed it.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox.
Come on, JV.
And now a called strike.
I'll take the call. Thank you so much.
Here. It's 2-1 now.
2-1.
I tried to jerk
Yeah.
it, it's 2-2. He takes
there we go.
Called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start.
Yeah, that was a good job by Verlander to come back.
But then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
At the plate now, Blake Rutherford.
A
As he
pitch.
looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
You know, swinging over the curveball.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Just a bit
Okay.
high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
That was the 70th pitch of the game. We're in the fourth.
Elevated fastball again, or something slow below the zone.
There we go.
His eighth punch out of the ball game, and that
Gonna
one
come out and
ends
strike
the
out the side now.
3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby.
That's what we needed right there.
Show Sunday baseball after this.
Some more innings like that, Verlander could go 7.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next it'll be the outfielder, Michael Brantley.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Okay.
And win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. As anticipated, it's
Yeah.
a ground ball now to the right side. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. So one away here with the bases empty.
Hold on, what is his... Okay.
Taking in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel.
Yeah, we really need to start working on these counts more.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Got a 91 stamina out there.
The 0-1
So,
delivery. That misses
you can go,
straight. 1 ball and 1
you can go a
strike.
lot farther into this game.
No offer on that one.
Especially if he's shutting us down, their manager's just going to say, yeah, keep him out there for the whole game, you know? That's not what we want.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. A ball that's tarrying, but he won't.
Come on,
have a
Yuli,
play.
run,
This
run,
is
run,
down
run.
and into the gap. Around second now and headed for third. And he's in
There we
at
go.
third with a 1-out triple.
There we go.
After that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Stepping in now, Yordan Alvarez, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Now it's
Dang
swing
it.
and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Balls and 2 strikes now.
Come on now.
Fouled away.
All right.
Sent
There we
on
go.
the ground out to second.
That'll bring in a run.
The first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That's all I wanted out of that.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
Come on, Ledmes.
Digging in, Aledmus Diaz. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Now a check
Okay.
swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off.
Should have swung earlier on that one.
And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Yeah, I wasn't going to hit that one good at all.
Hit on the ground out to short. Anderson picks it up.
All right, that'll end the 4. Oh, never mind.
And the throw pulls him off the base, and the inning's going to continue.
All right.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens,
Come on,
but you
Riddick.
never want to give a team extra outs.
Come on.
From the belt, kicks and deals. No balls and one
Dang.
strike. A shot down the
Dang it.
first baseline.
Come on now.
He dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul.
Let me go change up here.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So
Good pitch. That was a good pitch. I'll give it to him.
And a runner left. We played 4 full. White Sox on top, 2-1.
All right. Well, we got a run, so that's good.
Into the box, Danny Mendick. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Swing, and he pops him
Go.
up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Therefore, it is Gurriel, and there's one gone.
Oh, Verlander, we need a quick inning here.
Stepping up to the plate, Leury Garcia. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Infield shifted
There you go.
to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning so he won't be nibbling.
And he gets him to swing
Good
through
pitch.
that one. He's in control, 0-2. 5th inning, 2-1. Our score. Swinging a soft liner and a diving try, but it's off his glove.
Eat it, eat it, eat it. I would have made the play if I didn't dive for it. More looking for a slide, but it's what it is, I guess.
So frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Lifted the other way down
Oh,
left field
okay. I
line.
thought that was going to be a home run. I was going to be really upset.
This will wind up a foul ball. This year against right-handed pitching, Moncada brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Really good late bite on that slider right there.
Great pitch by Verlander. Slider down and in.
Just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. Snap throw to first, and he saw it coming that time. Back
Throwing it
in
over there a bunch. Make sure he knows that I got my eye on him.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely.
Verlander about to throw his 81st pitch here in the 5th inning.
And he fouls this one off. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in.
Oh, I like that pitch.
And another foul ball. Verlander ready with another 0-2. Right side.
Oh,
And
okay.
there's his first base hit in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Payday they say in this game,
Next inning is going to be Verlander's last.
Obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, and he lays off for ball 1.
Come on now.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter
Calm it down.
is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
Here's the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And he will
Perfect.
strike him out.
10 strikeouts through 5.
The inning is over.
It's a 1-run game. Heading to the bottom half.
They lead it 2-1.
Halfway through this one. Here we go.
Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Thank you, Heidi.
What we really need to do is work that pitch count.
First offering on its way. And a good idea to hold off on.
All
that
right,
swing.
Carl.
It's ball 1.
I'll take it.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Now here it comes.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Here's a topper fouled off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2.
Change up.
Started to
Good eye.
go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now.
Oh. All right.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
We'll see.
Set. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
See what they do here.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, he's trying to grab the corner.
Come on.
Now this pitch is popped up.
Thing should have been crushed.
For Grandal behind the plate.
Right down the middle.
Play in foul territory for the first out. At the plate, Miles Straw. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good pitch there down below.
Coming swinging over the changeup.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Come on, Straw. I need you to get a hit.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Swing line.
There we go.
That's going to be trouble.
Just hold on there. Just hold on there.
Runners at second and third following the.
All right, there we go. That's what I needed.
Something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of
Come on,
runs.
Tuve.
There he is at second base.
Oh, they're gonna walk him.
The outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of role they could get. They'll take it one good at bat at a time.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are
all right, Brantley.
on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, they felt
Brantley, I just need.
the hands of a guy like that. He's just just too dangerous, and they've decided they'll take their chances with the
I need you to do something.
Kicks and deals. Lifted in the air to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third.
Run hard, hard, hard. Let's go.
And this will get into the books as a sac fly and an RBI, and we are tied at 2. Settling in.
Slider right down the middle. I was hoping for a little bit more than just a fly out, but it'll do.
On base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
And a double steal try here. Pitch outside. The throw not in time. And how about that for daring? It's a 2-out double steal.
Yeah, with 95 speed and only 6 arm strength back there behind the plate, I trusted him to get in there.
And that's in there.
And they had the lead because nobody was holding them on. Change it.
2-1. Here it is. High chopper to third.
I was early on it.
Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. 5 innings complete, and we are tied 2-2.
All right, Verlander, come on now.
So stepping in, Edwin Encarnacion. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch on its way from Verlander. First pitch of the inning is taken down
slow
for a ball. It's 1-0. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Encarnacion is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500.
Come on, JV.
Threat every time he grabs a bat.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. To 2-2 now.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
No offer on that one, and Verlander's running full now. 3-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Come on.
Reddick is over
there
near
we
the
go.
stands as he makes the catch for the first down. Striding in, Jose Abreu. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. 1 out, nobody on.
Come on, JV.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
2-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Let's go.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11.
11.
In the ball game.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Pitch 100.
The way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you were a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
101 pitches through 6. Looks like that's going to be it for Verlander.
A man left for the White Sox. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in is the DH.
Question is who you're going to go to. Let's see here. See what our plan is. Let me get a pitch off here so that I can work with this stuff.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this
I think
team.
I'm gonna go to
Not afraid
Urquidy.
to execute.
Yeah. I'm gonna go to Urquidy next inning.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out. Throw the breaking ball.
Knew that changeup was coming.
Swinging a ball line hard towards
There we go.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Leadoff knock for Alvarez.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
So now to the plate, Aledmus Diaz. He grounds it sharply to third. To Abreu for the big double play.
Just gonna point out real quick, we are leading the league in double plays.
So here's Josh Reddick.
So that's what happened right there. Is not a rare occasion. I wanted to bunt. Did not mean to pull that back. And I took that pitch.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
And Moncada brings it into the
That was a horrible inning.
Jose Urquidy will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. 7th inning ready to roll, and set to go is the second baseman, Danny Mendick.
There we go.
To third. And the
Going out.
first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Leury Garcia is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First pitch.
Let's throw a little bit better here.
That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a
2.
strike. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Here it comes. Got him.
Let's go.
Swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. So 2 away here is the Sox bat in the 7th, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yohan Moncada.
Verlander, he's looking at the no decision today.
Mexico. This is his second
Who's
year as
going
a
to win
major
this
leaguer.
game is still up in the air.
Fastball well outside. And that misses 2-1.
Dang it, Carl, I wanted that.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
He's
Dang it.
behind now, 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Right side and right into the shift. And that's through for a hit. The throw into second. The tag.
Got him.
They'll get him at second. And with
Don't
that,
run on
the side
straw.
is retired.
Do not run on straw out there, man.
Score remains
Gets the ball
2-2.
fast and then he throws you out fast. 7th inning stretch coming up here. Like I was saying, Keiko's still going to be out here for the 7th. Only 74 pitches.
He'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Ball hit on the ground for Anderson at short. Reined in. On to first in time, 1 away.
Alright guys, we need to slow it down. Wait for something to hit.
Jeremy Pena. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Sent in the air out to straightaway.
That was something to hit.
Garcia is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Ready once again, Miles Straw. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big
Straw.
Right here. Line drive to left.
Walk it down. Nope.
Has got it, and the side is
crap.
retired.
I did not get Smith warming up the way I wanted to.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ooh, 39,000 fans here. Almost a fully packed house. Alright, 2. How did he make contact?
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
And that's going to be a base hit, so a good start as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to start the 8th.
Alright, let's see here.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Joe Smith is on the pitcher. In the 8th with nobody out. In now, Eloy Jimenez as he takes a cold strike.
Okay.
It's 0-1. Smith was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander.
Nice pitch.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
There we go.
Up next for Chicago. Edwin Encarnacion, and he's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. First delivery to him on the way. Snap throw from the catcher, but he gets back in time.
Perfect slider.
On first, 1 away. No contact there from Encarnacion as the count runs to 0-2 on him.
Come on, Joe.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch.
Yeah. Come on, Joe.
Unable to find this.
Carl, freaking, how is that not a strike, dude?
Calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
Let's go.
He goes down on strikes for the third time.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
So here's the slugging first baseman, Jose Abreu now.
Got him.
He tagged out at second base.
Right on the money.
Scoring position, but instead the inning is over.
Not a Maldonado, baby.
Throw down that results in a third out on the bases. Kelvin Herrera is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Surprised they want the bullpen here.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jose Altuve. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Of course, I swing at the first pitch.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance.
Could have been extra bases.
It's a foul ball. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. There's a look at the final line for the White Sox starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or
Come on, Brantley.
He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right
Good
now,
eye.
he's in line for a no decision.
Michael Brantley comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Lifted the other way down the
Go, 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 go. Yes! 23 straight games, baby.
He is into second base with one away as the go-ahead run. And the screen shows the story right there as that hitting streak will live to see another.
23 straight games for Michael Brantley with the hit. This one coming up big here. Uh-oh. Do I want to? No. Because this goes to extra innings. Yeah, I just don't want to. I'd rather have him out there.
He's set and the pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
If there were no outs, yes, but there's one out, so no.
Lazy fly ball out to center field.
Come on, can you drop? Can you drop? Nope.
Garcia comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He's got a hit in 3.
That makes sense.
To this point.
That makes sense.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Oh, I don't want to pinch run.
Ready for another shot.
That one was just stupid.
Things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive. Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Hit hard to short. Anderson scoops it up, and the 2-out threat will.
All right, to the 9th inning we go.
The inning is over. 2 left for the Astros, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Roberto Ozuna will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. All set to start the 9th in this one, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Jose Abreu. 0-1 the count. Here it comes. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again. I should say his 3rd punch out of the game.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Strike 1.
To him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
2.
Strike, and now it's 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. 1-2 to the White Sox catcher.
was hoping I'd have strike 1, strike 2, strike 3, you know.
And this pitch
Dang
misses
it.
for a ball, and the Chicago catcher's back even at 2-2. Lifted down the line.
Come on, Ozuna.
And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2.
Come on. I need you to get me out of this.
And
Let's go.
strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. So striding in, Blake Rutherford. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. A bouncer to the left side.
All right, there we go.
Fielded cleanly onto the first baseman Gurriel, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2.
All right, bottom of the 9th is coming up.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Josh Reddick. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit in the air to left. On the run is Jimenez. But he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And just like that, the winning run is into second base with a lead-off double.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. Interesting here, this is where you play a little bit of manager. It's an AL game. Let's see if he employs a little National League style. Maybe he asks the guy to bunt and move the runner up right here. I don't think so, though. American League, it's nasty. You're trying to drive something in a gap or over a wall.
Maldonado's a good bunter, though, so I trust him a lot more bunting than I do hitting.
What's up now on 0-2?
That's not great form right there. But you can't just a lot of these guys were not asked to bunt coming up through the minor leagues, so don't expect every sack bunt to get down.
I'm about to pull that back.
Smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. Now batting, Jeremy Pena. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him.
Go, 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 go.
Base hit.
We
And
win.
the winning run will score as they walk off with a 3-2 victory.
Jeremy Pena coming up big in the 9th. The Kid.
That shows clearer than anything that some guys they have that clutch gene and
This
some guys
rookie,
just don't.
I'm telling you, man,
The winning run from second, and
he's
his
gonna
team
be
gets
somebody.
mobbed by his teammates. What a finish.
He's gonna freaking be somebody, man. That's why I got him up here. That is why I got him up here. And Yuli gets player of the game. Okay. Alright.
It's
been weird with these player of the games.
But the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just
You're
jump
late.
out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
I don't think he even drove in a run, did he? Yeah, no, he just like got a double to get things going, I think.
A one-run game this afternoon,
All right.
3-2 the final finish. Houston seal up their 30th win at home on the season. Roberto Osuna
Great job
gets
by
the lead
Verlander to,
relief, his second of
after
the
that
year.
third inning, to
Just
start
about
shutting
does
them
it.
down.
Director Rosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney,
Then
and
Urquidy to come out of the pen.
You've been
He did
watching
solid.
MLB The Show. For more,
Joe
make your
Smith,
way
too.
over to theshownation.com.
Coming up big in the 8th inning. Stranded the runner at first after he struck out the side afterwards. Did he strike out the side? I forget. No, he struck out 2 guys. Then Ozuna coming up in the 9th. Struck out 2 batters. To send us to the bottom of the 9th. I mean, that was pretty big. That double steal earlier in the game. Was hoping that'd pay off, but it didn't. Verlander made that error, but very next pitch, got out of it. Diaz grounded into the double play. Brantley, he got a sac fly. But anyways, Tucker coming on a pinch run. Get that speed there at second base, and he came around to score in the 9th inning. Let's take a look at the highlight reel here. We'll take you to the top of the second, where the pitch Abreu is destroyed to left center field. Even with the wind blowing in, he put it over the wall for a 2-run home run. Fastball up and out of the zone. He just hit it out. Great pitch, but a better swing. Then we'll take it to the top of the 4th. Verlander strikes out his 8th batter, striking out the side here to end the 4th. Still a 2-0 game though. But in the bottom of the 4th was where we started scoring our runs, as Alvarez drove in a run on the RBI ground out to second base. White Sox still led it though. It's 2-1. After that, in the 5th inning, Verlander gets his 10th strikeout, getting Eloy Jimenez to chase a slider out of the strike zone. And then in the bottom half, Brantley drives in a run on the sac fly to center field to score Maldonado from third with the bases loaded. Tying up the game at 2 runs apiece. Throw home was late, leaving 2 runners on first and second. Then bottom of the 9th, Pena lines this one into left center field. It's going to get down. Tucker, fast runner, throw to second. No throw home, run scores. That's the ball game. Final score tonight's game, 3-2. Astros won on their 8 hits to the White Sox 9. 1 error for each team today. The error on the Astros side being from Verlander, and then Tim Anderson making the White Sox error on both throwing errors to first base. One goes to Roberto Ozuna, coming out of the bullpen in the 9th inning, shutting down the White Sox. 3 up, 3 down innings, strikeout 2. Loss goes to Kelvin Herrera, who went 1 inning, didn't allow any runs, or even a hit for that matter. Not that I remember. Then in the 9th inning, he came out, gave up 3 hits and a run. And a walk. Actually, no, he did give up a hit back in the 8th inning, but either way, 9th inning, came out, couldn't do the same thing. Gave up the winning run. Play of the game on us. Go to Yuli Gurriel with that triple earlier in the game. Next game for the Astros is going to be against Seattle Mariners. On the mound for the Astros is going to be Zach Greinke. Whenever it loads in, I'll tell you who's going to be on the mound for the Mariners. It's going to be a 7-10 game with Nick Margevicius on the mound for the Mariners. I totally butchered his name. Next game that's going to be on this streaming session here, though, it's going to be this one here. Framber Valdez against Taylor of the Frisco Riders against Corpus Christi Hicks. It's going to be 6:05. We'll see for that one whenever that one comes up. Some big games here today, but we'll get more into it later on. Great game overall for the Astros. We'll see you for the next game. Here, actually, I'm going to show off standings on the AL West. Astros lead by only 2.5 games over the Athletics, who are 45-27. Doing really solid. The Rangers were doing a hot start this season, but have really fallen off. Angels and the Mariners are pretty far behind. The Astros are actually 30-9 on their home record, and then 17-15 away. We might still be banging. The White Sox are leading the AL Central by 4.5 games, with their 43-29 wins. Indians are in the picture too, only 5 games out. And the Tigers and the Royals rounded off. You want to look at the Blue Jays here in the AL East, who are leading that division actually by only one game over the Yankees. And then behind them are the Red Sox, the Rays, and the Orioles, who are pretty far out actually. Surprisingly enough, you'd think the Rays would be a little bit higher, but instead it's the Blue Jays and the Yankees for the top spots. The wild card's looking to be the Athletics and Yankees if it ended today, which it's not. Looking at the NL East, though, the Braves are leading that league by 7.5 games over the Mets. And the Nationals only a game all over 500, or 9-5, and the Marlins have the same record. They're 9-5 as well. Both of those teams are 9.5 games out of the NL East. Phillies, 15 games out, round off that side. Reds leading the NL Central by one game over the Cubs, 40-32 to 39-33. Pirates are there also 5.5 games out there. Not too far behind, but they're below 500, so. And the Brewers and Cardinals round out that area. The Dodgers, amazing, 51-20. 718 winning record, or win percentage. 23-12 on the road, 28-8 at home. 9-1 in their last 10 games. They've been amazing this season. Padres are 8 games behind them. They're doing solid too, 44-29. In fact, actually, okay, they're only a couple games behind the Astros. Then the Giants, Rockies, and the Diamondbacks are 20 or more games back at the NL West. If it ended today, it'd be the Padres and Cubs for the wild card, and then the Mets are only half a game out, so you'd have to put them in there somehow. But like I said before, it's not ending today. That next game with Framber Valdez on the mound is going to be an interesting one for the Double-A squad. Going to have the righty on the mound. So this is going to be the lineup. Corey Lee being our top prospect. In fact, he was the top prospect for all the major leagues. German Pena is also fourth on the top prospect ratings. But anyways, we'll see for that next game later on. Whenever we get to it, we will see you then.